In 2005, the man who put the world in our pockets stood before a crowd at Stanford with a grave warning. He wasn't there to talk about iPhones or stock prices. He was there to talk about death, and in doing so, he gave us the ultimate algorithm for living. Most of us wake up, check our phones, and go to jobs we tolerate to impress people we don't like. We are living on autopilot. Steve Jobs didn't just build Apple or Pixar. He built a life completely on his own terms. Today, we are decoding his famous "time is limited" speech. Not just the quotes, but the psychology behind why living authentically is the only way to truly survive. But before you can live your life, you have to realize that you are currently losing it. Jobs asked himself one question every morning in the mirror. If today were the last day of my life, would I want to do what I am about to do today? If the answer was no, for too many days in a row, he knew he needed to change something. This isn't just poetic, it's neuroscience. The human brain suffers from temporal discounting. We naturally value immediate comfort over long-term fulfillment. By reminding himself of death, a concept the Stoics called memento mori, Jobs forced his brain out of the comfort loop and into a state of acute focus. He hacked his brain's priority filter. The trap here is thinking this means you need to quit your job today and move to Bali. That's reckless. The point isn't to burn down your life. It's to notice the drift. It's to stop the sleepwalking. Imagine you're scrolling social media for 2 hours. If you knew you had 1 year left to live, would that scroll session make the cut? Probably not. Try the Sunday audit. Look at your calendar for the upcoming week. Mark every activity as alive, energizes you, or dead, drains you. If the dead tasks outnumber the alive ones, replace one dead task this week. But once you start changing your schedule, you run into the biggest enemy of all, other people's expectations. Jobs said, "Don't be trapped by dogma," which is living with the results of other people's thinking. Dogma is the script society handed you at birth. Go to school, get the job, buy the house, stay quiet. Why is breaking dogma so hard? Evolution. Humans are tribal animals. In the prehistoric era, rejection meant death. When you go against the group, your brain's anterior cingulate cortex lights up, the same area that processes physical pain. Conformity is a biological safety mechanism. Jobs succeeded because he was willing to endure that social pain. Listen closely. Dogma isn't just religion or strict rules. It's the subtle pressure to be realistic. It's your parents' voice in your head saying, "Play it safe." It's when you stay in a relationship because you've been together so long, or stay in a career because it looks good on a resume. That is living someone else's life. Identify one should in your life. I should go to that party. I should like this career. Ask yourself, who said that? If the answer isn't me, stop doing it. Once you identify the dogma, you have to deal with the volume of the world around you. Jobs advised, don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. He was a master of minimalism, not just in design, but in input. Your brain has a limited cognitive load. Every opinion you absorb, from the news, your boss, Twitter, taxes your prefrontal cortex. When the noise is too loud, you enter cognitive overload, and you literally lose the ability to hear your own internal desires. You aren't confused, you're just distracted. This doesn't mean you become arrogant and ignore feedback. It means you stop letting opinions make decisions for you. Opinions are data, not commands. When you post something online and wait anxiously for likes, that is the noise drowning you out. You are outsourcing your self-worth to strangers. Practice zero-input mornings. For the first 60 minutes of the day, no phone, no news, no email. Reconnect with your own operating system before you download everyone else's. When the noise is gone, you are left with the most powerful tool a human possesses: Have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow already know what you truly want to become. Jobs didn't rely on market research. He relied on intuition. We used to think intuition was magic. Now we know it's the enteric nervous system, often called the second brain in your gut. It processes millions of micro cues that your conscious mind misses. When you get a gut feeling, that is your subconscious pattern recognition software giving you the answer before your logic catches up. Let that sink in. Your logic is often just a lawyer arguing for your fears. Your intuition is the judge knowing the truth. Jobs understood that logic can be manipulated. The gut cannot. You felt this. You meet someone and on paper, they are perfect, but your stomach drops. Or a job offer looks great, but you feel heavy. That is your data. Trust it. Use the body compass. When making a decision, close your eyes. Imagine option A. Does your body expand or contract? Imagine option B. Go with the expansion. But following your gut is terrifying because you can't see the destination. In the same speech, Jobs said, "You can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backward." He dropped out of college, which seemed crazy. But he audited a calligraphy class. 10 years later, that class became the typography of the Mac. This is the antidote to analysis paralysis. Our brains crave certainty because uncertainty triggers cortisol, stress. But innovation requires uncertainty. Jobs mastered the psychological art of reframing. He reframed uncertainty not as a threat, but as potential. Everything else is secondary. The money, the status, the approval. Those are side effects. The primary goal is to trust that your dots will connect, even if you don't know how yet. Maybe you're learning to code at 40 or painting at 20. It feels random. It feels like a waste of time. It isn't. Follow one curiosity thread this month that has no clear payoff. Learn chess. Study gardening. Read about history. Trust that this dot will connect later. Steve Jobs didn't have superpowers. He just refused to ignore the biology of being human. He used the mirror test to fight temporal discounting. He broke dogma by enduring social pain. He muted the noise to lower cognitive load. He trusted his gut brain over his logic. And he had the faith that the dots would connect. You don't need to be a tech billionaire to use this. You just need the courage to realize that your time is running out. The clock is ticking. Don't waste another second living someone else's life. If you looked in the mirror today and asked if this was my last day, would I do what I'm about to do? What is the first thing you would change? Let me know in the comments. For more practical wisdom to upgrade your mind, subscribe and turn on notifications. The noise is loud. Keep your inner voice louder.